Good morning, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Friday morning, March 14th. Looking at window traders and market profile of the ES and NQ. So again, not much to lean on from yesterday, like we said. Right now, where we're trading is positive for the bulls. We'll see if that keeps up. We still have 85 minutes to go, 90 minutes to go prior to the opening, and that would be positive for the bulls if we could open with higher value and with indices higher. Now remember, even though the indices could be in favor of the bulls, it's still inside of yesterday's range. So context, right? If we open up above yesterday's high, well, then that's much, much better context for those indices. Okay? The daily is down in ES. I kept NQ balanced. For me, ES went through the balance and closed down. NQ just barely stretched it. Okay? So I kept them in balance. So ES needs to take out yesterday's high to come back into balance, right? And then we'll see how big the balance will be today after today. Again, I would probably incorporate Monday's high and make this a 5-day balance if they take out yesterday's high. Again, that's a big if. We don't know yet. NQ, being the fact that they just stretched the balance low, well, their target would be the balance high, which is Monday's high. I was definitely using Monday's high as their balance high. So we'll see if they're able to do that. Still, the yearly low right now is in the overnight in NQ, which just missed yesterday, which is still pretty interesting. Again, in these type of ranges, with not a lot to lean on, chop is still expected, right? Again, if we open inside of balance, inside of value, you're going to get some massive chop. If, however, bulls are able to sustain what they're doing and open above value and keep value higher, then maybe they could take back some of the short pressure that they've seen for the past 2 weeks. Okay? Righty pretty much doing the same thing. Although, there was a big difference with Righty. Righty held a trend day yesterday. So right now, they're in the upper distribution. We'll see if that's going to be the case come 9:30. So again, game plan, it's going to be tough. Again, the bulls would have an advantage with higher value. Depending on where the overnight high is, first time, you can certainly front run it, but be out right above it. If, however, the overnight high gets closer to yesterday's high, that's a better risk reward in ES since they're down to see if the bears would defend that. NQ being in balance, so much might not defend yesterday's high as much if the overnight high is around there. If we get the overnight highs and pull back to value high, that's a good risk reward long to see if they're going to hold value higher or at least overlap into higher. Okay? Right now they have wide pox, not far below value high. So if they got the overnight high and then pull back, see if that's a speed bump. Any acceptance below that, then that long is out of the question, at least short term. I'm going to recap all of these charts, indices from top down. And don't forget, I will be rolling over on Monday, okay, to the new contract. And then chart-wise, just going to show you the daily right now. In, SPY, down. Needs to take out yesterday's high to get firmly back into balance. I still believe the big players on the sidelines are deciding, do they want to come in as buyers or sellers? I'll be honest with you, they might wait until it got over to 200 with acceptance before they came in to buy. So that's something to keep an eye on. That's still a very visual level that I think is going to determine whether long-term money could be buyers or sellers. Good luck trading today. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to this channel. And we'll recap the day and the week at 4 p.m.